everybody. So I've been wanting to do a video on this saw for a while now. Those of you who are familiar with the redhead saws, this is a Jonsereds with an S because it was before they dropped the S. This is a Jonsereds 80, which is 80 cc's. The saw was released in 1970. So 1970. This saw had a full set of anti-vibration mounts in it in 1970. Now, the only other brand that I'm familiar with that were playing around with rubber anti-vibe mounts at the same time was Partner. Partner had rubber anti-vibration mounts, but they'd done it differently than Jonsered did. Jonsered has two rubber mounts here, two mounts here, one mount here, and a mount up here. See, Partner only had one back here, way back, one here, and one back here. So very similar, but completely different at the same time. So this came out in 1970. The power head without any fuel or anything, this one probably weighs more because I have a 3/4 wrap on it. But the power head weight was 16 pounds. So at the time, this saw was legendary, and a lot of fallers out on the West Coast used these because they had a lot of torque for the size saw that you were getting. So I'm gonna fire it up and make a few cuts here with it. See how it runs. Or we'll run it smooth out of gas. Hold on. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Pardon the interruption. Jonsered 80, take 2. go. I had to push it. The chain jumped off down here, so it was on the track up here, so I had to push it this way since it was still on the rim. Pushed it towards the saw to get it back on. See that? That's why on the older saws you see people pull the pull cord out. You saw how far it jerked my hand. Well, that's because the starter dogs on the flywheel, when they stop spinning, they close, and then they grab the teeth on the recoil and pull the recoil in as they're stopping, so it'll pull that cord. It saves out on the starting components. Any recoil that has retractable teeth, like your Fairbanks Morse and your Steels, some of your Huskies and stuff, the newer stuff that have retractable teeth, you don't have to do that with. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.